Mirror, mirror in the car, why did your plastic break so far? Octo Classic, do the save. We have the back rear view mirror assembly, upper part. Nice finish. I'm missing the relief here initially, but to be honest, I got used to this, and for me it's quite much better. Of course, a complementary item, how can I resist, is the complete assembly of the upper or front and back part of the mirror, being the back part. Mine broke in 1000 pieces. And the third and final part, here it goes, the front spikes. So, small review. Plastics is flexible a bit, not too rigid. I should not expect any discomfort in installing it. Same goes with this one. Still flexible but strong enough. And this one actually, doesn't have to be quite as flexible as the rest of them, but it still has some flexibility, so to avoid some cracks on pressure points and something else. Let's check the old one. This is one of my favorite disassemblies. The rear view mirror. So if you're not doing this for the first time, be sure not to be too strong, because there's a spring here holding the mirror assembly inside. So if it's been stuck for 20-30 years, it might not go as smooth as you would like. Okay, so this is my old rear view mirror assembly, which, as you can see, I have already kind of readjusted the plastic, but with no success. This is, I think, a 16mm bolt, but I will use my gadgety tool to remove this. So, there we go, like this. A small pressure release, and then the rest can be done by hands. Of course, don't lose this one or don't lose track of its position, but I think it goes either way. The old plastic goes down, probably a bit harder now because of the glue which I put in, but nevertheless, let's just clean this one out. And let's install the new one. So before installing the new one, I think I found out what was the issue. So, there's no holders here, but on the new one, of course, we have the holders. So when installing it, please be careful not to push it too much in order not to get the same situation as in this one, so that the holders, these ones, are broken. These holders, I'm not sure if it will be visible, are clicking in to this here, this point. Let me come closer so it's, you see one and the other one on this side. So that's where we want to go. Okay, so put it in. Moment of truth. Perfect fitting. It stays in. Thank you. So the disassembly of this, if it's broken, is fast. Of course, I used some glue. And then the front one. So in comparison old to new, the issue is that, well, I did my DIY repair again. The holders, 1, 2, 3, 4, get broken because this is a spring which is holding it in place. Of course, on the new one, we have the holders intact. So let's do this puppy. To be honest, I'll be just breaking the old ones. So this one has already been broken, which goes out. This one I'm just gonna break. With the ones that you don't want to break, don't break. That's really Interesting. Okay, wasn't expected, but still. And then, of course, it goes out. We go from the bottom up. The first one. Okay, we want to hear that, not that breaking. And it's important that you go from the top up. Why? There's a small, wiggly space on this one, so that you can bend it a bit, because the lower one is a bit more rigid, and the upper one, as you see, has flexibility. It's in there. Okay, so let's do the sets. I like to go inside here because you have grooves going around this part, and I would like to catch them down first here and then click them on the upper holders. So let's go inside like this. Be sure that you're aligned left and right. So you have to really nicely align it. So, go from the edges in, and then this one goes a bit up and put it through. Be sure not to miss the side like I just want you to do. So we have here a notch. Okay, so here's the notch, and you have to put it inside here. So basically it's a no-brainer. Seeing that my brains are on vacation today, we put the safety pin sprocket. We screw this one in as well. I really don't like to over tighten things, so I'll just go gently. And the installation part. So we go in, and that's that. Let's ride.